Here we've got 3 cameras from Eufy, which are all 2K quality. First we'll take a look at the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. This is a wireless camera with a built-in battery. You can plug in a micro USB cable if you'd like it hardwired. This is easy to mount, which we'll show you in a sec. It has up to 1 year battery life. It has an IP67 waterproof rating. It has infrared for night vision. And this camera comes with the doorbell as a set that comes with the Homebase 2. So the doorbell and the Cam 2 Pro will connect to the Homebase 2 unit. This camera feels like it's made well and the instructions are easy to follow. All these cameras have a nice wide angle view with a clear image. Under the camera you have the speaker where you can have a two-way conversation through the camera itself. On the top we have the sync button when setting up, and on the back we have a micro USB port so as to charge the battery or leave the camera hardwired. The bracket simply screws onto the camera and can be easily adjusted. For this camera we plugged in a micro USB cable, so we don't need to ever take it down to charge it. Now we'll take a look at the quality of the image. You can also pinch your fingers out on the screen to zoom in. Here you can really see how much coverage this camera has with this nice wide angle view. Now we'll take a look at the doorbell. Also 2K resolution. It has a built-in battery and, as I said before, connects to the Homebase 2. So what's happening is the cameras are connecting to the Homebase 2 and the Homebase 2 is connecting to your wireless router with an Ethernet cable. The Homebase 2 square unit is where the sound of the chime of the doorbell will come out of. Once the doorbell is pressed you'll hear the doorbell make a sound, and also the Homebase 2 unit will also make a sound. This camera also has a nice wide angle view. It has a good built-in battery, or you can hardwire this doorbell also. It comes with a back bracket and also another plate to angle the bracket if you need to. This doorbell feels like it's made well and has some weight to it with a built-in battery. You can charge the doorbell using a micro USB cable at the top of the doorbell at the back. Here you'll also see the sync button when setting up. This camera also has infrared so you can see at night. The image will be displayed in black and white and during the day in full colour. We will have a look at the footage to show you what that looks like. This doorbell is easy to set up. On the bottom of the doorbell you have the speaker where you can have a two-way conversation. Now I'll show you the back plate and the second plate, which allows you to angle the back plate if necessary. So you can have the camera flat to the wall or angled left or right, depending on what suits you best on the layout of your front door and where you'd like to have your doorbell. It's nice to have that option. Here you have the pin that allows you to take the doorbell off from underneath the camera when looking to charge. Also comes with a pack of plugs and screws to mount the doorbell and some short connectors if you're looking to hardwire the doorbell. I'll leave all links and information in the description below for you to check out. Download the Eufy Camera Security app and follow through the steps to set up. When setting up, have the doorbell close to the Homebase 2 square unit, allowing the camera to sync and connect. We found the app set up to be very easy and explained well, and gives you many different options when setting up. The Homebase 2 unit also has a built-in 16GB memory to save the footage from both of your cameras that are set up. I'll show you later on that you can have all 3 cameras set up to the same app, so you can easily scroll through the cameras to check all the footage of the house. The doorbell battery has 180 days battery life. There's also no monthly subscription with any of these cameras, so once you've bought the set, you're all good to go. You can access these cameras on the app whenever you want with no extra cost or fees at all, and rightly so. This is the Homebase 2 unit, which the cameras will connect to, and you'll plug a Ethernet cable from the Ethernet port on the back going into your router. It has speakers on this unit that will allow you to hear the doorbell once pressed. Here's the doorbell footage. Although this doorbell was mounted quite low from the existing doorbell, you can still see a nice wide angle view, getting high and low and wide views. Now we'll take a look at the floodlight camera, which is also 2K resolution. How this camera works is you'll hardwire the power, but it's a wireless network signal. So you can download the app and have this camera wirelessly connect to your Wi-Fi router, allowing you to view this camera from anywhere. So all three of these cameras, once set up to your wireless network, can be viewed from your mobile phone anywhere, provided you're connected to another Wi-Fi network or you're using your 4G on your phone. So as you can see, this floodlight camera has two big lights. You can have this set up so the lights come on once motion detection is detected from the camera, or you can choose to turn it off and only use the infrared light. Here we're setting up the camera by pressing the sync button on the top of the camera and following through the steps on the app. You'll use the same Eufy app as the other two cameras. You'll just add another camera to that app, allowing you to have all three cameras on the same app for you to view. This camera also has two-way audio, so you can have a conversation through this camera, which you can do remotely from anywhere. It also has 4GB local storage built into the camera for you to store your footage. So the floodlight camera has the 4GB storage built in, and the Homebase 2 for the doorbell and the Cam 2 Pro use the 16GB storage. So for saving your footage, you're covered. Now on the app we can see all three cameras and simply jump between each camera. Now we'll take a look at the camera footage to show the quality of the camera and the wide angle view. I'll leave links in the description below and information about all of these cameras. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.